better make it a good one now because I'm about half fired up here.
Gators take over inside their 25. And looking to take a shot to the end zone. It's covered downfield. Franks creates space. Now throws. Caught. Flies. Touchdown, Florida. From going deep. High arcing shot. It is hauled in. Terry Godwin. Touchdown, Auburn. Big Cat Bryant. 12 men behind the Aggies. To Amu. He's going to take a shot. Downfield Brown. It is caught.
Finds an opening in the corner. Judy is there. Touchdown, Alabama.
A lot going deep. Got a step. Caught. Touchdown, Missouri.
Benny Snell Jr. burst free. A bowling ball.
The tight end makes a big play for Arkansas. Just what they
talk a little trash once in a while, but if you give him a seam just like that, he'll make you pay.
He's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
If you can't talk about it, you can't be about it.
Gerald taking a shot on the post. Got it. He have it. Hang on. He does. Touchdown, Tennessee. Marquez Callaway.
We're coming. And we ain't backing down.
All right, I'm Dano, and this is Mouth of the South. And here with me, as always, is Mason Wooliver. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good. We are actually here, and we have more than just one or two games of college football going on in one day. I know that Florida game didn't really tie us over. So, what'd you feel about that game?
I mean, it was a dumpster fire.
Yes, it was.
Huge letdown.
Yeah, and I was not really impressed by Felipe Franks. I don't know what you thought about his performance, but
what I think about Felipe Franks is that he's Johnny Manziel without the talent and the luck.
That's an interesting view on it. Yeah, he's definitely no Johnny Manziel. It seems like he's been in Florida forever, though.
Yeah, and he wants so hard to be relevant that he has to go and trash talk fans after he scores.
He seems like a big trash talker for sure.
Very cocky.
Yeah, definitely cocky.
But we already knew that. Not to this extent, but
it just don't seem like he has like a whole lot to be cocky about. I say it and I say it again. I don't think Florida's going to be what they're supposed to be. But anyways, we're gonna get right to it. You wanna hit some news first, or do you wanna talk about the live games going on right now?
We can give a quick update on the live games that.
Yeah, we got quite a few going on. We'll just go with the SEC.
Yeah, you can go ahead with that.
Let's see here. Right now we have Kentucky, Ole Miss, and Mississippi State playing. And, they're all pretty close. Kentucky is tied up with Toledo, and that is in the second quarter.
Upset alert.
Could be. I think Toledo can do it. And then we got another one. They're all in the second quarter. They just started the second quarter. Ole Miss is down, it's 7-0 to Memphis. And, for people who may not know, Ole Miss lost the last time they went to Memphis, so it seems like that team is the one that they always struggle with.
Yeah.
Even under Hugh Freeze.
Yeah.
You can say what you want about Hugh Freeze. Matt Lue is not the same coach Hugh Freeze is.
Absolutely.
There's been a lot of people saying the Liberty could, give an upset today against Syracuse.
Yeah, number 22 ranked Syracuse.
I don't know if I buy that, but
Yeah, because
it's college football. Anything can happen.
Dino Babers is just as much of a coach as Hugh Freeze is, honestly.
Yeah,
he's a great coach.
I would say Hugh Freeze he's been getting some recruiting going on in Liberty.
Yeah,
a lot what they're used to. But anyways, we're gonna hop to that last game that's going on as we speak. It's Mississippi State against Louisiana, and it was 4th and 10 in their red zone, or the goal line, or anyways, they didn't get it. So Louisiana has the ball, and it's tied up over there. But yeah, we'll hit that button for the news, and then we'll talk about some news that's went on, and then we'll get right to it and start talking about what we think each team that hasn't played.
Toledo just scored. So it's
Uh-oh.
14-7, 21-yard touchdown run.
Uh-oh. Upset.
Upset alert.
But let's hit that news button. Let's get to it.
Damn it! Who typed a question mark on the teleprompter?
Well, now you've all been asked foolish questions, and I think that you all know that you're bound to run into them most anywhere you go.
What was your question again, Bert?
All right. So what do you want to talk about first there, Mason?
We're going news.
Yeah, this is news, man. Skipping right to it. There's been quite a few stuff. Local news. What about that rant from Nick Saban? I wouldn't call it a rant, but evidently he had some foul language going on, and I don't know if it was like an interview or whatever. I know he had headphones on, and it looked like a radio thing set up. But I know that they do stuff like that, like they have the coaches shows or whatever, and he pretty much talked about people, talking trash or people, I guess fueling the fire or whatever. But anyways, he said that all these people need to quit talking, and he instead of crap he used the other word, and then he dropped the GD word. So they just need to join the GD debate. That's some colorful language from the Alabama coach.
Yeah, he definitely has never had a filter.
Yeah, he's on fire. That's for sure.
Yeah.
When it comes to that.
And the thing is that he's so great that he can say whatever he wants and no one cares.
That's true. If it was another coach, maybe they would get more flack about it. I mean, he apologized afterwards for it, but
Yeah, he didn't even have to do that. He would have been fine.
Yeah, when you're winning, it don't matter unless it's something like real serious, like sexual scandals and stuff like that. Then you don't really get out of it usually. There's been coaches do it.
Yeah.
So I thought I thought that was kind of interesting. He just lost his cool, I guess. Which, when you ask dumb questions, you get stuff like that. He gets asked dumb questions all the time. So
yeah,
it's kind of hard to keep your temper under control. But what about that Purdue game, Mason?
I mean, could have seen one of the top plays before the first Saturday of full slated games even started, with a true freshman kicker for Nevada hitting a game-winning 56-yarder.
It was wild. I know he got crazy over there probably.
Oh, yeah.
That dude was a stud that night. He was taking all the girls.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I thought Purdue was handling it. Last time I checked, Purdue was winning. I was like, oh, man, they're going to win that game. And then, I looked today, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Was not expecting that.
On a 56-yarder, too, on a true freshman kicker.
Yeah, that's
dude's just out of high
that's
school.
not child's play. I mean, 56 yards it's a long field goal.
Yeah, I mean there's NFL kickers that can't even make that.
Yeah, so, yeah, I was surprised by that for sure. What do you think about Clemson? I know people were giving Trevor Lawrence there's some crap about his performance. I didn't think it looked that good. I mean, looked that bad when I first looked at it, but I didn't realize he threw 2 picks.
Yeah, I mean, he did also have a rushing touchdown, but
he was 13 for 23.
Yeah, and 168 yards, I think. He had he did throw a touchdown.
That's not really that. It really isn't that good.
No,
but I mean, it's the first game, I guess. So
yeah, I mean that's barely over 50%.
The good thing about that is, with that team around you, he can just kind of be a game manager and still end up, them winning pretty good. I mean, they beat Georgia Tech by a lot.
Yeah.
So, which, I'm not saying Georgia Tech's, a really formidable opponent. Which they had a couple of flashes. That quarterback was fast as lightning for Georgia Tech.
Yeah, it seems like they can always get a good speedster
I just
running the show.
Well, and those guys that are in there right now, they were probably recruited for the triple option offense.
Yeah.
Because just now they've swapped to a different type of offense that they're not used to with the change of coaches. So so that's also a reasoning behind that. But yeah. That's one takeaway from Clemson this week. I think it's a little overreaction. First games don't always start out like you probably want them to. It's a lot of kinks to work out, even the national champions. So,
but with all that said, regardless of what week, what opponent, that's not numbers you want to see out of who a lot thinks
a Heisman candidate. Yeah, that's true.
Especially when you're going up against a weaker opponent.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to pick it up, for sure. But I think he'll settle in, and I mean, you got to think he's still a sophomore. I mean, he was a true freshman last year.
Yeah, this week overreactions. Now, if it happens,
you're gonna get overreactions. Yeah, for sure.
But if it happens again, next week, then you can start raising concern. 'Cause 2 weeks, that's a lot different than just, the first week, rubbing the rust off.
Yeah, you don't want to walk in there playing, that with that type of play from your quarterback against a formidable opponent, especially when they play A&M. Is A&M next week?
I think. I'm not 100%. It's either the second or third week, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can pull it up real quick just to make sure. I'm sure people are already looking towards that game anyways. They play at Texas A&M next week. And you can't mess around on that game.
Trevor Lawrence has to be better.
Oh yeah, I mean that's A&M's. I mean they're ranked number 12 in the AP poll or yeah. So, which rankings don't really mean anything, but A&M looked pretty good. Kellen Mond looked 10 times better. He was throwing dots on the field.
Yeah.
And their running game is still what it is without their star running back from last year. I know Kellen Mond made an NFL throw, I don't know, like 40 yards out towards the back of their end zone and threw it on his back shoulder and just sweet throw. It was a good play. A&M looked pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I mean, they were playing Texas State, but still.
I mean,
you'll get that. You'll really be able to measure their playing capability when they play Clemson next week.
And there's some throws it don't matter who you're playing. If it's a difficult throw and you complete it, then that tells you a lot.
Are they playing in Death Valley? Are they playing at Clemson? I think they are.
I think they are too.
Yep, they're playing at Memorial Stadium in Clemson, which I'm curious. I know there's like hurricanes coming next week. I'm wondering if that's gonna have any thing to do with like maybe changing the game. Most teams don't want to change it. Where Clemson plays at Texas A&M, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like we always get like hurricanes or stuff or something like that like around this time. You can't really plan for weather, but it kind of sucks, I guess.
Yeah, on the path they have it going right now, it looks like it's gonna hit Florida and then go straight up the coastline.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Wisconsin's play? The running back had a pretty good day.
I think that's also an overreaction. I mean, he didn't have nothing spectacular. His receiving numbers, that's nice. 2 receptions, 48 yards, both of them for touchdowns. But his rushing numbers, that's just an average, Power 5 opponent or Power 5 running back numbers when you're going up against that kind of competition.
He had 16 carries for 135 yards. I don't exactly know the math to that, but maybe that's like 7-8 yards a carry.
Somewhere around there.
That's a first down, or almost a first down each time.
Well, that's what you expect out of